y'all? Native Watercraft, Prostaff, Lou Martinez here. Today I want to talk to you about the native watercraft fishing experience. That was what drew me to native watercraft before anything else. You know, I had a kayak that I'd make a cast at the bank, and before I knew it, and before I could start reeling, I'd be turned all the way to the side. And I was like, how can people fish like this? I love fishing from a kayak. And I'm going to make the statement that I don't necessarily like kayaking, but man, do I love fishing from a kayak. I know that's a funny statement, but that's how it is. So the native fishing experience. Now, this is something that I'm trying to promote. Just simply, it's my idea, and it's the idea that I have behind explaining why I chose a native watercraft, and why, if you're out there researching between pedal drive systems, you should honestly be considering a native watercraft. And that's the fishing experience, especially with the pedal drive systems. The pedal drive gives you something that no other kayak has, in the forms of a hands-free reverse, to where you don't have to do anything just except for a couple quick back pedals, and you've reversed yourself. You've stopped your drifting. I hated drifting. Like I said, I'd make one cast, I'd be pushed almost up to the bank by the wind. Now the wind absolutely doesn't bother me at all. If it's really heavy, I have to use a stakeout pole. If it's really, really bad, maybe an anchoring system, because no one can fish in super heavy winds, but 10 to 20 mile an hour winds, I'm perfectly fine in. Those actually help me tremendously, believe it or not, because again, with the reverse, I can control my distance from the bank. If wind starts blowing me, control the distance. Maybe I want to stay in 10 feet of water and work a mile stretch of bank. I just let the wind push me, and can do that very effectively, very efficiently. And that's the fishing experience that I wanted. I wanted to be able to stand up and be very comfortable in my hook sets. Man, I've put all my weight onto one side before, and had that hook set all the way in there, and never once have I thought I was going to fall out of the boat. Again, when you're standing, I wanted to be able to make those quick turns of the pedal drive to stop my drifting in. Also, when I'm standing up, again, just quick turns of the pedal drive to keep into where I'm at, in fishing the area that I'm at. So, and likewise with a few cranks forward if I'm drifting off of my preferred depth or something. So that's what really mattered to me, was the fishing experience. The seat is part of that fishing experience. You've got a very comfortable seat that I can spend 10 plus hours in a day, and I don't get off the kayak at the end of the day and can't feel my legs or anything. So these were things that were very important to me. The fact that I could take with me a lot of gear and stuff, that's another thing very important to me. Multiple fishing poles. I like having the fishing rod holder on the side. That's great for unloading bait, unhooking fish, switching out lures. It's just a great little addition that's just right there. And that was it for me, guys. I just did not want to have to touch a paddle all day long. So that's why I chose the native watercraft. And I hope this helps you out, especially if you're out there trying to decide between kayaks. Whatever kayak you get makes no difference to me. But love your kayak, But don't think, because someone else bought one kayak that's bad. You'll never hear me talk bad about another kayak. Whatever gets you out there, and get out there and compete when you do it. So, thanks for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, and y'all have a good one.